his own, is always on the move. Always stick to the code, I never lie to you. Ain't no filter when I talk, I am the walking proof. Unfiltered. Open your mind, open your eyes. Do you want truth or do you want lies? Choice is yours, you can decide. If you gon' walk a straight line. Narrow is the path if you learn to get it right. They can't filter how we talk cause we ain't tell no lies. Just to let them know you can never stop the truth. You got a leg of its own, it's always on the move. Always stick to the code, I never lie to you. Ain't no filter when I talk, I am the walking proof. Unfiltered.
Yo, how y'all doing? BC Iswear with the whole Wandey. We on the mic on the ones and twos.
Hey, good evening, good evening. I want to see how he started off. I guess that's how he starts off. Yo. Y'all already know what time it is. It's Filta Me Not, 10 p.m. UGTV Network 5 is the network. The time is 10 again. And it's Monday. Y'all be sure to share the live. Definitely appreciate it in advance. Definitely comment. Today we're gonna flow with the weather. We definitely flow with the weather. We're gonna freestyle
Monday.
today. It's definitely Timeline Monday. So we finna discuss timelines, But before we get into that, week just started, but what was up with the weekend? What you had going on?
Rejuvenating. A lot of I guess in-house thinking, should I say. In-house thinking.
Yeah, what was you thinking about?
Everything. Life.
Okay. Power
Life.
moves, money moves.
Yes, all that.
Your babies. I seen you was out with your babies this weekend.
Not well, sort of, kind of.
Oh, okay.
My baby's birthday this weekend, so they had a cousin over and we ate dinner Friday night.
Okay. And speaking of birthday, I want to shout out to my son. Give him a happy birthday, 22 today. My young king. Captain of his lacrosse team. Shout out to Weber University.
Wow.
Yes,
That's
last year, and I'm so happy and so proud. It went by so fast. But God is good.
All the time.
Good. But yeah, so weekend was raining, so I ain't really do nothing either.
Yes. Wet.
It wasn't nothing to do at all. I stayed in the house and just, for it to be a tropical storm in front of my house when I cleaned up today, it definitely looked like it was a hurricane, at least a two.
The brow is so flooded right now, man. You see the swap shop?
Yes.
Like a lake.
But Dade County was on jet skis in the neighborhood. Wow. They had jet skis out in the neighborhood. But yeah, so today, we gonna my thing is the timeline. I'm gonna start off with. Should I start off with that?
PT, I see you checking in. What happened?
I call it Cucumber Gate. I call it Cucumber Gate because because I have people just send stuff in my inbox,
right.
Whether it's topics or videos or things like that. All right, so the number's not on yet, but the phone line's ringing, and since we freestyling, I'm gonna pick it up and see who it is.
Take off.
Filta Me Not. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, I already know what time it is, and I don't want to disconnect on you by being rude, but how you doing and your name, please?
Good. This is Harry.
Hey, Harry.
Foolish?
Huh?
What's Dr. Foolish?
Dr. Foolish making moves.
I was making moves?
Yes.
Okay, who is that in the studio? Is that Cedric the Entertainer?
Yeah, it is.
How you know? How you know?
Okay, the hat didn't work, but okay. So you just stay tuned. Be sure to share the live, okay? We'll talk to you soon.
You look like Missy Elliott.
I appreciate it. That was after the cracker diet, right?
Yeah, music made me lose control. Let's go.
Let's go. All right. Thank you for calling in, sir. But
Wah, wah, wah.
but like I was saying, yeah, he's a friend of the show, friend of the network. He calls on every show.
We should have put him to a spell test. Spell Cedric.
Ugh.
Spell Cedric.
Message Cedric, and let us see if you can spell it, Harry. But I'm gonna start off with Cucumber Gate. Like I said, I always ask, and by the way, you know, if you are watching, you got topics that you want us to discuss, just send it in. Anything you want us to, you know, put out on the table, we will. But you know, I got sent a video where this young lady thought it was okay to let her man cucumber her.
Cucumber her.
And let me remind you, y'all, it's definitely not acceptable, but at the same time, the cucumber.
Right. Cucumber her.
The cucumber was like.
It's a challenge
I don't
going
know
on.
if it was a challenge, because that's the challenge I don't want to participate in. But the cucumber wasn't even a full cucumber. And my thing is, when did that become acceptable? When was it okay to put well, inside?
Cucumber.
It was see, I can't play. I'm not gonna play it, you know, because I'm pretty sure half of y'all got it in your inbox. But it's like, ladies, when was it okay to be putting cucumbers in your vagina, or let a man stick? A man, woman, yourself, whoever, when was it okay to put cucumbers in your vagina? Then y'all turn around with all these Yanni pills, Yanni pearls, Yanni this and Yanni. Y'all know the vagina is the vagina naturally cleans itself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, if you know, for whatever reason have an infection, because you can have an infection for any reason, ladies, whether it be the underwear that you wear, lack of bathing, or maybe putting too much products down there, that can cause that too, or your partner, but
multiple partners,
that too, or your one partner with multiple partners, you know, have to throw it out there, because you're not just finna sit here and throw out multiple partners, because it could be the partner that has multiples.
Yes.
But yeah, so you let a cucumber, you let him a cucumber, and then you're gonna turn around and want to go get Yanni pearls and call yourself cleaning yourself?
How does that work?
I don't know. I mean, what would persuade a guy to want to even cucumber you? And what would persuade you to even let him And then she making all this kind of noise like it was sure enough the cucumber. Let me
Yo.
You haven't. See, I didn't send it to my co-host, because I would have thought he was doing the family
cucumber.
thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's mind-boggling.
I'm gonna let you take a peek, and then maybe he can elaborate a little bit more. But any of y'all, I don't know if y'all seen it. What's up, Chop?
With authority. She can't be the man. Ain't no way.
She ain't the first, the second, the third, or the fifth.
She ain't the man.
She a pick-me-upper.
Yeah, that's it.
She got picked up.
Yeah, that's it.
You see the cucumber? It's not even a full cucumber. It's half of a cucumber. Ladies, what y'all doing out here?
Listen.
It was already a cucumber challenge where y'all was.
Ain't no main man finna listen. I'm not listen. My main chick or my wife ain't no way in hell. She finna go to the store and buy a cucumber. I'm finna fuck with a cucumber.
Babe, you pick up a couple cucumbers. You gonna pick up cucumbers?
Never.
What about you say your main? So what about the others? You gonna cucumber them?
You gonna get cucumber, hot dog, carrot, goddamn tomato, mango, celery. Bitch, I'm gonna try goddamn every vegetable. Goddamn me.
Ladies, that is very unacceptable. Okay, and then you let this man right here get it recorded.
You ain't the man. You ain't the man. I'm gonna try cucumbers, carrots, celery. Goddamn me.
And right here recording it like it's showing up Pornhub quality or something like that.
Hennessy bottle, Remy bottle. Hell, they take a cucumber.
Ladies, that is very unacceptable. Okay, you can't be walking around doing that. It's not cute. It's not. And sis, whoever you are, all that noise you were making for a half a stub of cucumber was so unnecessary. And if you're going to be on camera, make sure she pretty.
Cucumber.
Because she was not pretty, then you got this cucumber rammed up in you over.
Cucumber. Shit.
It wasn't even a whole cucumber. And then you're gonna turn around and want to go get a Yanni pearl.
Wow.
Talking about sitting on hot what? That's not what our ancestors, mommy. That's not what mommy intended the bang for. If I salte,
But you know, you got some female just got that nympho in them, like they just could go round for round. So he probably just said, you know what?
Dildos, colorful, see-through, glass,
Facts.
black, white. Some got the ribs, some are smooth, some
They
circumcised,
could have had
some
all
is
that.
not.
They just want the cucumber.
They even have big, like, you see this
Man,
light?
yeah, I see it. God damn.
The ladies, just don't do that. Just don't do that. It's very unacceptable. It's very
Cucumber.
unhealthy. Cucumber is made to be eaten, salad and things like that. You can eat it raw, but it's not for you to go up in you raw. Okay,
Facts.
so ladies, let's not do that anymore because that's
Facts.
not ladies like. And be mindful who's recording you because clearly I know you knew he was recording you. It might even be on Pornhub. Who knows?
Yeah,
to
they
get
probably
a couple
big,
of dollars.
Big check, big check.
So
I would call it like Cucumber Day.
I call it Cucumber Gates.
Cucumber Gates.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what it was. But
Cucumber
yeah, so
Gates.
I just wanted to touch on that real quick because this really was disgusting. The cat wasn't pretty, the cucumber wasn't pretty, and it was a lot of noise for no reason. But how did you enjoy our week-long, which is we're technically still in it,
Right.
our week-long election? What was your thought on?
Man, listen to me. I had my money on Trump. I'm not gonna sound lie to you.
I seen your IG. I seen your
Yes, I
IG.
did have my money, and I paid it.
Oh, you bet.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
I did bet. But Democrats won, my opinion. But you know, I think Trump's a very sore loser. So
Definitely is.
he's gonna fight it tooth and nail. Cucumber. He's gonna fight it tooth and nail. I just think it's gonna be a lockdown. I do think so. I think they're gonna pass another stimulus check, even bigger than the last one we had. It's a movement. I mean, I think if Trump, he was very vocal, but sometimes you gotta learn to be quiet. And he wasn't very outspoken when the riot was going on
Wasn't
at all. So
handled the pandemic incorrectly.
right, but far as running the country, policies, I think he did phenomenal. That's just my opinion. Everybody tied it to their opinion, but we live in a generation where if you don't decide with me, then you're just an asshole. No, everybody tied to their opinion. But as you know, Trump won. I mean, Biden won fair and square.
Fair and square.
So I mean, we just gonna run it. I mean,
Kudos to Georgia, Stacey, because apparently they tried to call her a sore loser as well. But when she lost the governor seat, well, when she did not win, it's not like she lost it, she ran for it. But she was in the background low key, literally registered 80,000 people.
80,000 people.
80,000 people. Her organization, she set up after the governor race, she set up an organization. I don't have the name, that was my fault, because I don't have my notebook. But she set up an organization, like a little grassroots organization, and went from town to town, door to door, and they registered 80,000 people
That's
in
a
Georgia.
lot.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Yes. So
That's a
they
lot.
flipped Georgia.
But did Georgia win Democrat or Republican? They want they what?
Democrat.
Democrat.
It's going for a recount though. They're gonna recount it because it's so close.
Right.
But depending when all the votes come in, you still have overseas votes that's got to come in,
Right.
and a lot of more mail-in votes. But Biden is in now. So what's the next step?
Well, technically, it's not really. It's just the news. The actual December 14th is the final
Finish counting.
right. And
Then we got a recount after that.
Right. So I mean, you know, number says Biden, but at the same time, December 14th will really know. I mean, I think Biden won, in my opinion.
I mean,
It's Trump.
everybody's won. I mean, you have. Not everybody's won. He's already won.
Right.
Regardless how we want to see it, we want to wait for the 14, whatever it is. World leaders had already called and congratulate him. Those who already know the proper protocol has followed the proper protocol. Those who is like, kudos to Trump, because clearly, like, he the man. Because those who already know, listen, it is what it is. We done. They too scared to say anything because they're afraid of their future. But at the same time, it is what it is. But my question when I say was what's next because we talked a lot during the election run, campaigning and stuff like that. So what we the people, as Biden called it, what we the people, what's our next step? Is what I'm saying.
Biden's gonna mandate a law, all mask mandatory, in my opinion. We're gonna go back to lockdown and
You think he's gonna lock us down?
Yes.
What's up, Jason?
Jay. Yeah, I think it's going to be mandated because you understand Democrats are pushing that. I'm an independent, but they was pushing that from the beginning. So being that Democrats won already, they gonna mandate law, mask mandatory. And we finna go back to lockdown. They finna cut that checks, and I mean we'll see. I mean that's just my opinion. So
okay, so that's the government. What about we the people? What's our next step?
Well, I think we the people. I mean the people spoke for Biden.
But
So-
what we do now? Is it over? We lay back, we chill. What we do?
As far as what?
I'm asking because you had a lot of people who had their opinions, what it was, what it wasn't, and stuff like that. Everybody went out there and vote. So now, my thing is, we're supposed to stay in this chest. And you staying in this chest because we got to stay in the houses. The houses, your mayors, your local people. A lot of people may think it's over, that Biden's in and it's done, and that's not how it works.
That's not how it works.
The president's just the face of the country.
Facts.
It's the people under him.
Right.
So yes, he's in. So, and I understand why a lot of people was not for it, because I do agree with some of the stuff Trump is trying to do or wants to do as far as people working for theirs and stop expecting a handout.
Right.
But what are we, the people who did vote for Biden? What is y'all next step? Because it's not just voting and then that's it. He's in.
Well, like again,
Because we lost seats in the House.
It's a revolving circle. It's like, yeah, Biden win, but you guys didn't win the Senate.
We didn't win the
Congress.
Senate. We still got a chance.
Right? No, we
Because
still.
you guys definitely in Georgia. There's 2 seats up in Georgia.
Facts, but that's when the that's when the votes count the most is the Senate and Congress. See, they paint this perception as it's the president. Nah, it's your state senates and Congress that count the most. But see, we don't talk about that enough. We talk about it, but not enough.
And Jason said, ain't no time to relax, 100%. Camilla, Marley, I hope I'm saying your first name correctly, Marley. She said, we have to have our foot definitely on their necks, just like they had it on Floyd's, definitely on their necks. We need to come out in the same numbers for Congress. And that's my, like, if I don't give no other opinion or advice, that's our next step. Me personally is our next step is we gotta, it ain't just vote. That was a no-brainer. That's nothing.
Right.
We put who we want to be the face.
Right.
Now is the people, like you said, the Congress. We gotta focus on the Congress, and even after the Congress, the local officials.
But if you think about this, how often do we push this in the community?
We don't.
So it's like being that we up in age, we still don't push this. So again, the system is set up. It's set in design.
But you see, I want to get away from this system. We already no. Let's hear me out first. We know it's there. We know it's a system set up, and on top of the system is set up is another little system that's set up to make sure we make no progress. We know this, so I want us to stop focusing on what we know is there.
But the reason why I say that, what we're talking about the Senate and Congress, we spoke the same thing when Barack Obama was in chair.
Right.
Am I right or wrong?
Right.
So in other words, it's a system that we haven't put together. Like we'll say, yeah, we won. We still lost. We do the same thing over and over and over because it's again. I want to make sure I word this correctly. It's the way how the system is made to trick us. Because every time, whoever's in chair, like Biden's in chair, right? Then 4 years after this 4 years, it's gonna be a race gate. It's always a race gate because they throw everybody on the group. They don't push everybody like us, the black community. We need to focus on the Senate and Congress. We don't never focus on that. Tell me one time we focus on your cities or counties.
Never. No, I'm saying never because I've never seen it.
Okay.
If y'all seen it, y'all mention what city
No.
and what, you know what I'm saying, Boca, Boynton, mention what city has actually focused on they.
Because again, the system it go from social media. Everybody focus on the negativity on social media. So they're not focused on politics in less than 4 years. So the whole first year social media joking on this guy, second year joking on this girl, whatever social media popping. That fourth year, now we focusing now. It's the system.
Right.
We're not training our kids. Hey, let's focus on the politics. We're not teaching our kids focus on the Congress. No, we're teaching our kids play sports and what I talked about last time.
Right.
It's a system. It starts from home. And we always run for that. We tend to run for that because we don't focus. It's always we don't make time. Growing up as a kid, I'm quite sure we ain't got time. Come on, hurry up. We ain't got time, right? Not in my household. We make time. We gotta be somewhere at 9 o'clock. Again, system is how you raised. I'm wording incorrectly, but how you was raised or systematic, whatever. You make time. So if you make time for talking about circumstance instead of us being a hypocrite and worry about he say, she say, you worry about your own household. You set your system.
So that's kind of go with what Jason said. Jason said we need to get some money, and he said start having ownership of community and not neighborhood.
Facts.
Because you say being in charge of your own household, we need to start with our communities. Start with in-house before we go outside.
But see, here's my thing. I 200% agree with Jason. But before you worry about the neighbors, the community, worry about your house. So now when you worry about the household, that's going to that's going to build a foundation. But if you worrying about what Samantha doing, what Christopher doing, you ain't focused on your own household. You ain't building your own foundation. So before I worry about not to be disrespectful, if I worry about my neighbors, what they say, don't worry about what they say, don't worry about the Joneses.
Sweep around your own front door before you sweep around mine. So sweep around your door before you worry about the next door.
So before I even worry about a community, I got to make sure my foundation good. If I make sure my foundation good, my kids go outside and play, and you worry about your foundation, make sure your kids go out and play. My kids and your kids going what?
Play together.
Play together. Now the foundation is building. But we're not doing that. We're worrying about your household, my household, and then that scrambles everything because we're not building our foundation.
Okay, so how do we build our foundation in the community so we can get, because this is just step one. This is step one. And I like, just so y'all know, if y'all don't know, Kamala Harris, her chief of staff is Haitian.
Thanks.
I do apologize, guys. I have my notebook and I didn't bring it, but she's definitely reaching back, and she's been reaching back. So for a lot of people that was like, against them two, which is Biden and not so much so for economy reasons or pandemic reason, more so of their past track record. This lady has reached back in her administration now, and in her administration right now, as she built her staff, she's put people of color and put certain people in place. But we need to research these people and see if they stand for what we stand for. And if they do, we need to push them, elect them, back them up. Because if we're not backing these people up, there's no change that they can, you know what I'm saying? We got to hold everybody accountable. Kamala Harris got to be held accountable. Biden got to be held accountable. Their mayors, you know what I'm saying? The mayors in y'all cities and y'all towns got to be held accountable. We did so much talking. Now it's to walk the talk that we've been saying.
But what I dislike about our community, but what we always do, what Jason said was fact too. Like we're like 13% of population, and it's like again, what I told you, it starts with foundation home. Give you a prime example. Everybody experiencing this. You could go work for a Caucasian. Make sure you can work for a white man, should I say? Right? He's your boss. Hey, Tom, I need you to go clean this up, go do this and do this. Sure, boss, we'll get right to it. Go clean it. He's the supervisor, he's the boss. So now it's your own kind. You're black. He's your boss. Hey, Timothy, I need you to go clean this and clean this. Man, why you got me doing that? You ain't got the other. This your own kind though. But you see how we miss facts. I'm saying.
No, you saying facts.
Am I right or wrong?
You low key going into our next topic, but we gonna finish this first.
Oh, my fault.
You low key going into the next topic, but we need to finish first. And sorry, them people ain't doing shit for black people. Now, I know that's probably towards the comment that I said, Jason. I cannot agree or disagree for you because the people that she had was when she was in her state. Now she's moving as a vice president. I can't say she ain't gonna do nothing because she hasn't started.
But
y'all need to
a lot
stop.
of people that way you saying though.
A lot of people needed to be like, y'all don't make me raise my
What
voice.
is the system?
No,
though?
wait.
I'm listening.
Because I agree. I hear y'all. But even with the crime bill that Biden, I really do hear y'all.
That hero.
I hear y'all 100%. But we can't. We as people, us 13%. We like to just hang on to one little fact that you know and just take it to the grave. Yeah, he did it. It happened.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Can I ask you a question? Okay. If you have 2 slave owners, right? One let you eat, right? One let you play. One do you think, well, it's time to work. It's time to work, right? The other one is you ain't playing. You ain't eating out of 7 days. You eating 2 days a week. Okay, 2 days a week. Which one you pick?
The less of the two evil.
Okay, so Biden 47 years, right? You know his resume, right? We only know Trump 4 years resume, but we go with the 47 that lock, incarcerate, boo-hoo of our man. Like, take away the whole destination. Because what they say, you cut the head of the household, which is the man, right?
The
you
house
lock him up.
falls.
The whole family crumble. So you ruin not 1 generation, not 2 generations, not 3, damn near 4 generations. 4 generations that put us behind. But we just gonna forgive him. We just gonna forgive him. Oh, that's Joe Biden? Oh, but he changed now. Nah, man. Nah.
Okay. So let me.
But it's facts.
No, it's facts.
Okay.
I hear everything you're saying. Now,
listening.
I'm hearing you.
But we forgave.
But let me ask you this. Last week, you said how you had a pass.
Facts.
You did some things. You hit rock bottom. You had to realize what you had to need to do, what was more important in your life, and then that made you want to be a better person. So a lot of things that you used to do, you don't do no more. The places that you used to go, you don't go no more. So would it be fair if every time I see you and you're progressing and doing different things, I should only see you as what you was or what you did? It's not. Listen, I heard you, and I said I hear you. Because honestly, it's just a simple yes or no question. I know you're not going to answer it as a yes or no, but it's a yes or no. Even though the scenario is different, but it's all about a pass. You had a pass. You have some right now that probably ain't even give you no props, no kudos of a great father that you are right now. They still looking at what BC used to do. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, he did that. He fucked up. He fucked up a lot of households. I understand that. Even with Miss Harris, Vice President Harris. You know what I'm saying? She did what she did. But are we not going to give him an opportunity to fix the shit?
Okay.
Are we not going to forgive?
Now,
Are we only going to hold him on to that?
It's just like, okay, since you put in that scenario, let me put in another scenario.
Okay.
You have.
But you answer my question first. So do you want people to hold you on your past and not?
I want you to forgive me.
You want you
Yes.
know we
Yes.
we forgive. We ain't forget.
Right.
Nobody's saying to forget.
Right.
Don't forget.
Right.
Because when you start seeing them signs and them red flags, so you can recognize
Right.
it, and we get back in them polls and
Right.
get the people out that we need to get out.
Right.
But at the same time,
But we're talking about choices I made. In other words, choices I made between somebody made the choice to take away other people's lives over policies.
you made choices. Thank
But
God.
my choices hurted me because the choice I made. Now,
How you know it only hurted you though? Don't you have a family?
yeah.
How you know it only hurted you?
Okay, I see that scenario.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. But still, is
No, but you see what I'm saying though. You 100% right. He chose to write that bill.
right,
He chose to put it in play.
Right.
And it trickled down and things happened.
Right.
She chose to go to work.
right,
She chose to be a prosecutor.
Right.
She chose to be a DA.
Right.
She chose to prosecute the law in her state. It was her job. You feel what I'm saying? Now I know it's a lot of people sitting in jail for things that they did not do. Or maybe they didn't do all of it, or whatever the scenario is. But come on now. You trying to tell me that everybody she locked up didn't deserve to go to jail?
So let me
Cause we be
scenario.
around here talking about
No,
free,
not
free
even
my
that.
nigga, whoop,
Okay,
whoop, whoop,
not
but you
even
know
that.
nigga slid.
No, but let me ask you a question. If you make law, right?
She didn't. No, none of
Hear me
it.
out, though.
She didn't make a law.
No, hear me out though. Hear me
Okay.
out though. We gonna take it to another. I don't want to get too topic on it because I don't want this come hurt me later on in life. So I got to be sure. I don't want to talk about if you have two nationalities, right? One make law. If you make law, you have more leverage than a normal human being, right? Because you make law. If you making law, you making law to benefit who?
The people, your constituents,
Me.
people that you feel like have your
If
point
I
of view.
make the law, I make law to benefit me and my people. Am I correct?
Yeah.
My constituents. The outsiders, I don't care about you. You gotta live by my law. So, who have more leverage?
The one making the law.
Okay. So going forward. Okay. So if I make law,
Biden apologized last
yeah,
debate.
you keep.
ahead.
It's okay. You saying okay. Well, okay. Let's get back on that. You have two beaters, right? You have a woman beater, right? I'm talking about break your jaw, the whole nine, and a verbal, right? Which one more crucial? Which one more painful?
Okay, you did that last week though. Right. You mentioned that last week. And verbal, my opinion, because we spoke about it already, verbal abuse lasts longer than the physical abuse.
Okay, now.
Because you can heal from physical.
Now, can I ask you a question?
To a certain extent.
Now, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
The reason I'm going to disagree with you on that because verbal's mental. Right? Mental. Words. What do they say? Sticks and stones.
May break my bones, but words would never hurt me.
If it hurt you, then that's your lack of mental. Physical, that's pain you feeling. That's pain. Bum, bum, bum.
That's
true. It's physical. Now words, that ain't hurt me. This hurt me. You get where I'm coming from? So when you taking away 47 years, when you locking somebody, I'm taking that from you. Donald Trump was just all words.
I don't disagree with you. What I'm saying is we need to move on.
Right.
Is what I'm saying. I'm not disagreeing with you that it wasn't wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not, and at the same time, let's not act like some of the people that got locked up didn't need to be locked up. We as it's I don't know how many numbers. It's not countless people who's in jail of all colors.
No, you're right, Jason. Abuse is abuse. You're right.
Of all colors. You feel what I'm saying? That's locked up. That's who are innocent.
Right.
But my thing is, forgive but don't forget.
But they made the system for us.
Listen, the system was before Biden. The system was before Harris.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And the system gonna be around when our kids
But
have kids.
But when they made that bill, when
made it worse.
When he made that bill, you don't think so?
No, I'm saying I'm agreeing with you. It made it worse. But
worse.
We're here in 2020, about to enter 21. Let's give him an opportunity to try to correct. He can't correct the bill, but make amends, or you know what I'm saying?
But how you make amends screwing up 4 generations?
Listen, some people ain't getting locked up and they screwed up their own generations. Like, come on.
Yeah, but now when you saying locked up, give you a prime example, right? Because you saying locked up, because when you saying, because he made the bill locked up, right? So if my daddy got locked up in the 90s, right?
I agree with you with that, Jason, 100%.
What?
100%. Lock me up, but don't over sentence me.
Okay, facts.
I agree.
But when you lock a father up, right, for weed, you get 20 years. Who that Craig burden on? The burden on who? The mother, right? Okay. So me and you both know a woman can't raise a man.
Definitely cannot.
Woman can't raise a man.
Absolutely cannot.
So now when you see these kids right now that's out here that have no respect for their elders, the father wasn't there. Who you think caused that generation? Our president.
If we're talking about president, we can, but our own people, we cause that ourselves. Because we got a lot of baby daddies that just ain't there because they don't want to be there.
Because the father got locked up.
We ain't finna do this, BC. BC, you ain't finna put all these childless children on Biden. All I'm saying is, guys, let's just give him an opportunity. Our president and vice president, an opportunity. We just gotta stay like Marley said. We gotta be in their chest. We gotta stay on their neck. We gotta it's not just voting for the president, okay?
Right.
We got to do more than just that. Right. We are still fucked up behind that bill in 2020. It crippled families, some kids. Okay, I want to hear some changes. I want to hear what somebody going to do tomorrow morning. I want to hear what somebody's going to do in their neighborhood Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, next week. We know what was done.
But you could do anything. You could do everything for the neighborhood, right? Mm-hmm. It still come from home discipline. It come from home discipline. Like, I could sit here and tell this kid, hey, such and such. Man, look, it's home discipline. It start from home. It start from home. It starts from home.
Natalie, we haven't seen anything yet.
What she say?
She said, until I see positive action that benefits people of color, I don't trust him and his administration. Talk is cheap. We not gonna see anything if Donald Trump gonna get out. He said he won. So we gotta wait for him to get in seat. And it's not just seeing, Natalie. We can't just wait and watch. We got to do our part too, Natalie. So if you have a mayor, Natalie, in your city or wherever you reside in, you got to make sure you stay in that mayor chest to make sure the mayor do what he needs to do to take it up to Washington. So that Senate or House representative, make sure they do so it could get to his administration to get what we need. It's not just sitting and watching, okay? But first we got to get BC now president to concede and know that he lost, go do his time, that he's not being affected by the crime bill, but he got his own time, and then let, Biden and Harris go in. But I want to kudos to everybody who did go out and vote. I don't know, Jason, did you go out and vote?
I'm quite sure he did.
It's but congratulations to everybody who voted, regardless who you voted for, whether it's Trump or Biden. Good job for going out.
Did
Continue
you vote,
to do
Jason?
that, and instill it in your kids to go out and vote. Definitely starts at home. I agree. And that start at home thing, I get that from my parents, because my parents always told me whatever you do in the house is what you're going to do outside your house, which is very true, because if a child come out and he be disrespectful, it's not his surrounding. He started being disrespectful at home. Right. And then went ahead and it wasn't stopped, so they continue to do it. We have to educate our kids that the system is feeding our kids whitewash education. Yes. I agree.
Yes.
The oppressor will never educate you to overthrow him. I agree.
Never.
I agree. Never. I agree. Trust me, I agree with y'all on all that. All I'm saying, the only thing that I was saying is I agree everything you're saying about what was done. But all I'm saying is don't forget, but let's give him an opportunity. You feel what I'm saying? And let's see what happened. But just giving an opportunity doesn't mean sit back and watch. Giving an opportunity means being involved as well. I agree, Camilla.
Nah, he did.
Who?
Numerous times.
He did not. He
yes,
said there's good people on bad side.
No, and he denounced it numerous times, man. I don't even want to listen. Biden won.
I guess. Marty,
no, we gonna get that. No,
down and stand by was him denouncing.
No, he said I denounce it.
He did not. Listen, you need to bring receipts.
Marty, just go on YouTube right now and type it. Go on YouTube right now.
Stop playing with.
Go on YouTube. Marty, go on YouTube.
Tell him stop playing on your top.
Miss Charisma, go on YouTube and Google it right now, please.
Stop playing on your top.
Miss Charisma, go on YouTube and look it up. Miss Charisma.
Thank you, Jason, for voting. I appreciate you. And I Jason be on there. He be wilding,
break it off
but he be having very valid points. He be having valid points. All right. You feel what I'm saying?
Very smart. Look it up, Miss Charisma. Look it up. YouTube it right now.
But you said something earlier about We're gonna switch gears real quick, guys. I before we close this segment, I want to tell everybody thank you for those who did vote, those who did not vote. Please learn to exercise your vote. You see how everybody who did vote, they vote mattered to the point where he was the president by the people and by electoral votes. But your votes does matter. It's just how you go out there and exercise your vote. It's not just the face of the country. You have to vote whenever there is time to vote, whether it's for the House, your mayors, anybody. Stand down and stand by is what the question was about the Proud Boys. But it was centered around the same question. It was talking about white supremacy and if he would denounce it. But we came out in numbers. Good job, everybody. Florida, though, Broward, Palm Beach, y'all know what I'm saying, but Century Village, I don't know what he's gonna do for y'all or what's supposed to do for y'all, but okay. But I want to switch gears. We finna switch gears real quick because you said something that opened up the segue for the next topic, which was you said you could have a white boss and we take direction from them, but you have a black man who has a business and he asks you to do something, and it's a problem.
Big time.
And the reason why I say it's not so much of the direction taking orders, is more so how we are our own problem.
Always.
Why are we our own problems? And
Always.
the reason why I wanted to bring it up is literally because on my way here, Ari is still the topic of discussion of the weekend. You have Broward County and Dade County. It's like, especially Dade. We already know Dade is the #1 spot for celebrities to come through.
Right.
And then after that is Broward. Dade, Palm Beach, you know, they come in, whatever. But you have people dictating and worried about how people spend their money, how people look, how people this, how people that. You have people that set up an event to where they have someone come into your town, your county, and instead of bigging up anybody who have anything to involve with it, y'all tearing each other down. You have one girl, she did makeup for the girl. But instead of y'all lifting her up, it was such negativity because of what her reaction is. But Ari ain't had nothing negative to say. She came in, she hung out. From everything that I seen on my timeline, she hung out. She enjoyed herself. She partied. She poured drinks. She took pictures. She talked. She did everything. And from my understanding, for those who club like that, because I don't go see celebrities in Palm Beach. I don't do that. But they said they had a great time. Right. You feel what I'm saying? And everything on the timeline, she's engaging, she twerking, she having fun, she pouring up drinks, she doing it. But it's the people that went to see her that have all the negative things to say.
But see, that's just people's state of mind. We are our own enemies.
Our own downfall.
And it's like I told you, we'll go support Jonathan, Jacob,
and act right.
Christian Dior, Louis
and
Vuitton.
Act right.
We'll support all these major big name brands. Support them by the millions, by the trillions. They don't do nothing for the community, nothing for us, nothing. But it shows you it shows you our character. And we are our own enemies, always. Hopefully, and that's what I told you. But it starts from home. It starts from home, and or not even that. Sometimes it's just in you. Just some people just don't like to see people doing better than them, which is foul.
I've never seen anything like it. Like, I'm not finna make it seem like any other counties don't have their issues. I don't know nothing about Atlanta. I don't know nothing about Tennessee. I don't know nothing about Houston. But I've been in Dade, Miami, and Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach. And I've never seen it the way I see it in Palm Beach County. Like, no one can actually give anybody props for nothing. Nobody lift up nobody or anything. Down my timeline talking about, oh, they in the club acting like groupies. Well, if I paid my $60 or my $80 or whatever I paid to go see somebody, I want a picture. I want to try to get a picture. I want to try to get a glimpse. I paid money to go. I didn't pay to go see y'all. I can see y'all, down the street. I'm going to see y'all at the 45th Street Flea Market. I'm going to see y'all at the Air Grove place. I'm going to see you around the corner. I did not go to see y'all.
Right.
I went to go pay my money to see who I went to go see. And it should just be that. And if she's on live and she apparently she went on live and she had the filter on her face on a makeup job that one of the local MUAs did. And she's one of the beasts of Palm Beach that does makeup. She's very well known for makeup. But Ari chose to keep the filter on. Now, I don't know what Ari said or didn't say on her live. They felt like, today they felt like it was a little shade that she was throwing because...
Now, question, because I never judge a book by its cover. That's me. Is this something she do on a regular when she on her social media?
Who, Ari?
Yes.
Yes. So those who don't know, Ari is a Instagram model. Okay. She's really not famous for anything. She basically... boutique clothes, she'll wear the boutique clothes and model the boutique clothes or whatever the case is. Because the same stuff she model, I could go to Wish or Lovely Wholesale and order it myself. Not knocking her hustle, because if I could model clothes and get paid for it and be a celebrity, I would do it too. Right. But that's who she is. And then she's Moneybag Old Lady.
Okay.
So, but she came out to host or whatever the case is. The makeup artist, she's a well-known makeup artist for Palm Beach County. She got clout. She's popular herself. But it was an issue because today she actually went and got her makeup done. Later on, I think it was yesterday or today, she went and got her makeup done. And she was on live again, but with no filter. She tagged the makeup artist that did her makeup. And she also was giving compliment of the makeup. So now people are saying maybe it was shade that Ari was throwing because you got makeup done by someone in Miami, you got your makeup done by somebody in Palm Beach. But let me tell you something that's crazy though. Yesterday, I had a memory. To the day of yesterday, my memory was Lil Durk when he came to Palm Beach. And when he said Lil Durk came to Palm Beach a year ago yesterday, and he said he felt like he was at an Airbnb. I don't know where he did his show at. And it was just so ironic then that this is going on. We got to lift ourselves up. We can't let celebrities come in and chop us down. Then we in there chopping each other down at the same time. Because Lil Durk had a negative review. He was on Twitter and everything. If I'm lying, I'm flying. And whoever go through y'all memory, y'all will see y'all memory if y'all be hanging out and see it because it came on mine. And he said the same thing. Wherever he had his show at, he said he felt like he was at an Airbnb. And from my understanding, he did a walkthrough and left. He said he felt very uncomfortable, very unsafe or whatever the case was. But as for the Ari situation, she looked like she was having a good time. But my thing is, y'all ladies, y'all got to stop.
But the Lil Durk thing, man, Palm Beach is, it's a whole nother level down here. You really got to be. Listen, I ain't saying. Let me say that because I got to be careful how you word things. But Palm Beach is a whole different breed. Palm Beach is a whole different Broad and Day by Palm Beach is a whole different guerrilla warfare zone.
Okay, but good
guerrilla.
It's good or bad because everybody fly to Broward and
well,
Miami
what I mean, good. I'll give you a prime example. Boosie. He gutter. He vibe down here in Palm Beach, right? Okay. Webby. He vibe down here in Palm Beach, right? Like we talking about the gutter. I ain't saying the Durk. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying though, it's a whole different. Everybody different. Like if you really in them, I gotta be careful how I word things because I don't want nobody to take my shit at a contest. It's like if certain artists could vibe down here in Palm Beach, okay, then you vibe. Some people just can't mash with the pit sometimes. Palm Beach on that. Palm Beach.
You know, like you said, I gotta watch what I say. But my thing is, it's not even so much on the vibe. My thing is, Palm Beach County gotta stop chopping. Let's stop chopping each other off at the neck, cause you have Palm Beach full of haters. That's facts. I love my city, but we really gotta do better. And that's the thing that I'm saying. What's up,
Jason? Like, Jason, I ain't want to say it like that, but it's. Boy, look at here. You got a tippy toe on Palm Beach. Boy, you can't come in Palm Beach with all that rah and all that.
No, but it's not. But I'm not. But that's not. That's like really like another side to the topic.
Right.
I'm more so on presentation is a lot. You feel what I'm saying? So if whether the artist was scared or not scared, comfortable, not comfortable, whatever the case is, because Broward maybe, but you don't hear, and I can't really say Broward maybe because I don't have receipts to say that they have. But when artists come down, you want them to leave a good review, which Ari did. But at the same time, y'all under this girl timeline going ham on each other.
At the same time, they looking.
She's trying to give y'all compliments, saying Palm Beach was fun. I enjoyed myself, but y'all just found.
When people just reading on third grade level, you expect that. I ain't throwing. I'm just saying though, it's like some things you just don't do in life.
I agree with Jason.
It's like we our own haters. It's just like me. I don't listen. I ain't listening. Social media is just. It's just.
And y'all, the people y'all call popular is really not popular. Because if the popular people cannot get on a live and say something positive and hold 40 to 50 people to listen, you're not really popular. If you're only popular for drama, you're not popular.
Everybody know. Jason Matthew, we know people that was really popular in school is not really popular on social media. That's just because we live different. The people that was lame in real life,
they're popular on social
extra
media.
lame. I'm talking about extra lame are popular on social media. It's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with that. I just know it's just social media, just the gimmick, man. It's cartoon characters to me. It's cartoon. Listen, social media just it's a gimmick to me. So it's like I don't care. Oh, this person pop, man. You ain't. Man, that's just me.
Y'all, we really gotta, like, Palm Beach County, y'all really, for more artists to want to come, you know what I'm saying? Because they gotta want to come, you know what I'm saying? There's no way, I'm pretty sure, money speak too, because they want to get paid. But I'm pretty sure when y'all calling a booking agent or whoever's booking their appointments and stuff, and they say, okay, you gonna come to South Beach. Okay, what it is, what date, what time, what's the, you know what I'm saying? They trying to figure out all the information, but if every time somebody come to Palm Beach, they leaving a bad review and y'all leaving a bad taste in their mouth, ain't nobody gonna want to come up here.
No.
Ain't nobody gonna want to come down here. They ain't gonna want to use no makeup. Listen, if she got her makeup done from the girl, y'all should have been kudoing her. Not worried about if Ari had the filter or not filter on, because that's the only thing they concentrated on is the fact that she had filter on. She had a filter on. She's saying Palm Beach was great. She's saying she had fun. I'm watching this girl. She done bought a couple bottles of Henny. She pouring up Henny. She passing out cups. She twerking. She taking pictures. She literally talking to y'all. But that's the whole. And then you got those talking about. That tells you a lot about Palm Beach because she came with a bonnet in the furry slides. But y'all do realize if she wanted to be petty or bougie, she could have canceled altogether. Because, mind you, we was in the middle of a tropical storm. It was raining. If she did not really want to be there, she could have canceled.
People be worried about the wrong thing.
I'm sure she got money up front. She could have canceled.
Easily. Politely.
That's it. And y'all over here chopping somebody else down when y'all know this weekend, that's who y'all going to call to get your makeup done. It's ironic that the artists will go to Atlanta or anywhere else except Palm Beach. The last time artists wanted to come here was spring. Yeah, that's the only time. It gotta be a banging event to where it's multiple artists.
And when they had spring break in Palm Beach, that lasted 1 year, 2 years, 2 years.
2 years.
I
think it was 2 years.
It was over.
Don't know how to act. Don't know how to act. But I agree with Irely 100%. If it ain't
we'll stick to Miami Beach.
If it ain't more than 2 or 3 people coming, artist wise, if it's not a big event, they're not coming. They're not coming. They's definitely not coming.
Now we are on depressor though.
We are on downfall. We don't encourage each other. We don't lift each other. Nah. You know what I'm saying? If somebody say like me, if I know a makeup artist and recommendation, whatever it is, I'm gonna drop it. You choose to use it, you don't. Thanks. You looking for a realtor, I'm finna drop it. You looking for a filmmaker, somebody video, I'm gonna drop it. Let the person decide if they wanna. But y'all don't drop people because y'all don't like this person this week. Y'all don't drop this person because this person don't like this person. Now y'all over here low key throwing shade under Ari post on somebody who's a makeup artist. Like all that's dumb. While Ari was on there on her live, everybody should have either been dropping their information and then turn around and drop your homegirl and your homeboy information, whatever they do, because somebody is up under her live
we don't think
watching,
like that.
but they don't.
We want to hate, and the same people doing all that shit, they be the main ones filter crazy. I'm talking about every last 30 picture they got all filters, but you want to knock her because she filtered. Crazy.
Y'all really gotta stop
crazy.
Because Palm Beach
filters.
What is it? Crab in a bucket. There you go. Bunch of crabs in a bucket.
Crab in a bucket.
That's just what it is. Y'all don't support anything. Y'all don't do. For example, I'm gonna just leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. But shout out to Ari coming through. Shout out for her chilling like a normal person. Cause again, like I said, all the little pictures and lives that I seen, she definitely looked like she was down to earth. She was hanging out. She was twerking. She was doing her thing. She was giving y'all drinks. She was taking pictures and everything else. And shout out to the MUA that did her makeup. Shout out to you. Shout out to the girl who did her nails as well. Somebody did her nails as well. Mm-hmm. You know, y'all got to learn how to act.
She came down and show love.
She showed love.
Yeah, she showed love.
In my understanding, she's one of the only artists that actually come down, mingle, and showed love. But probably because at the same time, same token on the other hand, is not too much else she can do. Right. She don't rap, she don't sing or nothing. Right. She's basically a model. Right. So she could do what she does best, which is basically, I guess, buy bottles, chill with the fans and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, she came out, she showed love. She ain't post up in no corner. She ain't act bougie. She ain't do none of that. She did her thing. Kudos to her. Kudos to everybody that was in that. But y'all, stop hating on each other. Stop hating on each other. Push somebody else. Push somebody else. Ain't nothing. It's not gonna hurt you. If anything, believe it or not, it's definitely gonna benefit you. That I don't know. I wasn't the promoter. And I wasn't the booking agent, so I could not tell you. But she came to get the coins. She definitely came to get the other half of the money. But I couldn't tell you that, Jason. But like y'all learn to push each other and stop, you know. Yeah, we talking about Biden. What we doing to ourselves? Y'all talking about the Kamala sending people to jail. Well, what we doing to ourselves? We killing each other. We hating on each other. We not lifting up each other.
Never.
Like, we got to do better ourselves.
We are our own enemies.
I'm good. That was my little take, because it kind of like frustrated me a little bit. But it is what it is. But yeah, we finna shut it down at 11 tonight on time. Because the weather, you know, and we want to try. We're going to start being punctual.
Yes.
Yes, he's
definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. Definitely.
But I do want to thank your last, you want to
y'all, it was a
give
great
him
show.
a BC I swear word.
I appreciate y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all tune in next Monday.
CPT, psych CPT on Jason. We got to do better. Listen, we can't tell nobody what to do with no money. We just gotta stop cutting each other down, Ira. But we can't tell people what to do with money. But we definitely could band together and make some moves. Thanks. You feel what I'm saying? But we can't tell nobody what to do with their money. But how I'm gonna close it is I'm gonna tell y'all thank you for watching me, Wendy No Williams, my boy, my co-host, BC I Swear. Yeah. Y'all already know the network. It's UGTV Network 5, 10 p.m. every Monday night. It's Filta Me Not. Repping TMS. Yes. I'm definitely waiting for the ladies gear TMS. Yes. If you're watching,
we got
lady gear. I'm waiting for ladies gear. But shout out to the network. Tomorrow is Tuesday. We don't have anything but Wednesday chit chat at 8:00 with Boss Lady and her ladies. Then we have Belle Dialogue. I'm Haitian and I still can't pronounce it. Belle Dialogue with DJ Manny himself and his crew. And then we have, that's on Thursday night. Then we have the infamous Henny Talk, 8 p.m. Friday with Manny and his crew. And your bartender's favorite bartender, Mika Wasted.
Tune in Friday.
Make sure y'all tune in. If you're not already following the network, follow. If you have not shared the live, go ahead and share the live. Buy property and some land. Definitely buy property and let's own some banks. 100%. Those who voted on Tuesday, good job. Those who didn't, you have a chance coming up in 2 years. And again, like my friend BC says, it starts at home, guys. Let's groom our kids to be the next king and queens and power taker and power grabbers, not haters. Good night.
Deuces.